People are getting their tax returns back, and I know there are a lot of people that aren't being responsible with their tax return, and there are people that are being responsible with their tax return. Let's see if this lady is being responsible with her tax return, because it's a big lump sum of money that you're getting back all at once, and you can do whatever you want with it. But just remember, this is not some gift from the government. This is not some gift from someone else. This is your money. You overpaid your taxes or whatever credits you got back, and now you have this big lump sum of money. We need to be smart with our tax return, especially if we're in a tough financial situation. So let's see what she spent her tax return on, and hopefully it's good and we can learn something from it.
Got our tax return back, and this is everything that we're going to be spending our tax return on. I've been seeing these videos circulate all over TikTok, and so I wanted to do my boring version. The past 3-ish years, every time tax season has come, our taxes went straight to our debt.
It's important to get out of debt, credit card debt, even vehicle debt. We have vehicle debt and we're about to be out of this debt. Very soon, we're just going to put down a lump sum, pay this car off, and be done with it. But it's important to get out of debt. When you do get something like a tax return, or you get a bonus, a big lump sum of money, you can actually put that towards your investments, or put that towards remodeling some of your house, or whatever you would have done with that money if it was naturally in your budget. We don't want to just spend this tax return on some random thing that we wouldn't buy on a monthly basis. So if we're not going on vacations every year because we're not saving up for vacations, then we don't want to just put our tax return towards vacations, because I feel like it's just a bad habit to just be like, oh, we have a lump sum of money, we're never able to do anything else. It's really not good saver. So we're just going to put this whole thing towards a vacation, and within a week, your whole tax return is gone. And remember, that is your money. And if you didn't pay too much to the government, or however you got that much money back, you would just factor that into your daily budget. And I think that's the best way to use it.
Student loan, we were paying off a car, and we did accumulate some credit card debt renovating our house. I am so happy to say that we have never been so financially secure than we are right now. For the first time this year, we get to put all of our tax refund into our savings account.
And that's what I think you should do with your tax refund. As soon as you get this lump sum of money, $5,000, $7,000, $10,000, just throw it immediately in your savings account. Just put it there in your savings account and let it sit. Let it sit for a month, or maybe even 2 months. And that can be your emergency fund, or that can kind of grow your emergency fund. And then you can kind of think about how you want to deploy this big cash payment, instead of already having ideas of how you're going to divvy up this money. And before you know it, it's completely gone. Like I said, this is your money. This is not no gift. You need to treat it as if though you earned this money, because you did. You worked for this money. That's how you should look at a tax refund. And I agree with her. Just throw it straight into your savings account and let it sit there for a few weeks before you actually start spending it. And you might not even want to spend it by the time. Don't go out here buying iPhones. I know people are going to do that. People are definitely going to go buy iPhones, buy the iPad they've always wanted. No, if you want to buy something like that, then you want to sacrifice monthly and make sure you're saving for it every single month. Whether that's $100 or $300, save for that thing every single month. And don't let your tax refund get you out of this hole of saving, because it's a bad habit if you're not able to save. So you want to force this habit of saving and bump your tax refund. Like, don't even look at it as money. Just throw it in your savings account every single year. Whatever. Who cares? We're not banking our financial life off a tax refund.
No debt. We're completely debt free. We have 2 children, so we obviously have to be saving for them. And I have 2 girls, which means 2 weddings to save for and 2 colleges to save for. We will probably use a portion of it to go on vacation, but the majority of our taxes are going to our savings accounts. Let me know in the comments what you guys use your tax returns on.
This is what we do. We typically always get money back for whatever reason. I don't know why, can't figure it out, but we always get money back. We're putting at least $2,000. If we get at least $2,000 back, is going to our son's 529 account. I guess instead of funding it throughout the year, if we get money back, we're going to put into a 529 account. If we don't get money back, then we're going to take $2,000 out of our savings account and fund his 529. So every single year, we're going to fund his 529. With the rest of the money, we're going to save. If we're going to go on vacation, it's because we've been saving throughout the year for vacations, or we have enough money in savings account, and then we might still go on vacation around the time of tax refund, because I like to go on vacation around March and April. I don't know, it just works out for my job. And we're actually going on vacation around this time, but we're not going to bank on having this tax refund to go on vacation. But it's all the same thing, whether you use the money from tax refund or use money from your savings. $1,000 is $1,000 is $1,000. How much you're gonna use for vacation? That's what it's gonna be. Say you get back $3,000 and you have debt. If you're in credit card debt, if you're in these high interest debts, get out of them as soon as possible. Pay off your debts. You have put yourself in a hole. You have put yourself in this issue, this problem. You do not deserve to put this money towards a car, or put this money towards a house, or put this money towards, you know, a phone or anything, or some item that you don't need, some want. You put yourself in a situation of credit card debt, high interest, personal loans. You need to pay these off as soon as possible. You're getting hit with a lot of interest. So if you can get out of these debts as soon as possible, then we can talk about possibly investing that tax refund. That is a crazy hack right there. If you're investing monthly and you get back some kind of money for your tax refund, you can put that into your investments and increase the rate at when you retire. Increase the speed of your early retirement. If that's something that's important to you, that's something that's important to me. For us personally, we're not gonna put that into our retirement because we have a retirement plan and we always invest every single month the same amount of money, and year over year we're going to increase that amount. Your tax refund could literally help you build wealth. I'm telling you guys right now. Let's pull up our investment calculator and look at how much money you have if you continually invested your tax refund. All right, we got our investment calculator out. Told you guys I love this investment calculator. Let's go to this one because this one's way more simple, way less stuff going on. Let's say for 10 years you get $5,000 back from your tax refund at a 8% rate return. You're gonna put that into the S&P 500, FSAIX, VOO, whatever you want to put into. $5,000 compounds daily, and this is going to be annually. You're gonna put $5,000 in there. You have about $73,000 in 5 years if you continually invested your tax refund. Now let's say monthly. Say you invested your tax refund, but you're also putting $500 in your investment account. 500 times 12 plus 5,000. So if you put 500 in your investment account every single month, that's $6,000 a year. Plus 5,000, that's your tax refund. That's $11,000. So let's say yearly you invested $11,000. It's so crazy how this stuff jumps. $161,000 you have into your investment account if you were to just invest your tax refund on top of your monthly investments. That's absolutely insane, the amount of money that you can invest every single month, and pair it with this tax refund in your investment accounts can be ridiculous. It would be absolutely insane if you actually had the discipline to actually follow through with investing into your future and caring about investing and caring about retiring before 70 years old. Your tax refund could literally be life changing. Before you make any of these life changing moves, you need to make sure that you're out of these high interest debts so that you can actually focus on investing. You saw how much money you could have in your investment accounts. Imagine if we continually did that for years, for 20 or for 30 years. You could be retired before you know. Your investment account would be absolutely ridiculous. And guess what? You can still go on vacation. You can still do these different things, but we're not relying on a tax refund to retire. So remember that. I may say all this to invest your tax refund, right? But we're not relying on it to retire, because there's going to be years, maybe once you start making more money or whatever it's going to be, where you're not going to get any money back. Then you're going to be wondering, where's my tax refund? I usually rely on this for my investments, or I rely on this for my lifestyle, whatever it is. I rely on this for my vacation, and I'm not getting it. Now I'm going to do. So we're not relying on our tax refund when it comes to those kind of things, okay? But if you do get it back, then this is what you should be doing with it, just like this lady did. Put it in your savings account or invest it. And if you're already investing, already have your savings account fully stacked, then maybe go on vacation. But honestly, I don't like the idea of that. I prefer you to have money saved and then go on vacation, instead of having no money saved and then just throwing your tax refund to it. So let me know what you guys think about the video. What are you guys doing with your tax refund? Comment that down in the comment section below, and I'll see you guys in the next video.